So hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Fate's Day Night, the visual novel. We're leaving the church after being visiting this place quite recklessly to talk with Kirei Koromine, aka Yorokobe Shonen Maputufu man, and I'm legit wondering what Shiro is thinking on, because what I'm doing, walking there alone, knowing there is a bunch of friends out there, it's reckless, it's stupid. You don't do that. When you're having, I mean, oh, god damn it, seriously, Shiro. At this point, we're probably better to neuter you. Probably not, but I'm feeling like that is just crazy to do. I leave the church behind me. But he has a good voice, damn. The priest asks as if confirming it. The priest is looking down at me from the doorway. Saber will die if she obtains the Holy Grail. I already know that. Saber's goal is to obtain the Holy Grail, and if she doesn't want the Holy Grail's power, once she obtains the Holy Grail, nothing will bind her. She will be freed from a situation, frozen on the verge of death, and she will die an unrewarded death on that hill. Nani? I bet you are. Yeah, I'll kind of go against the Maybe Shiro can feed her his soul, maybe, like she nibble a little bit on his finger and take just a little bit and the soul regenerates. I'm not sure how souls do work in this world, but I don't think it works like that, but it's just a thought. Yeah, just an idea. I glare at the priest. Oh yeah, and it reminds me, and thanks for all the comments and all of that. I do get through this pretty so far long journey and all that. And the previous video and all that, we talked a little bit about the Thrones of Heroes and the Holy Grail and all that. They are two separate things. And from my understanding from what you all wrote, it is that pretty much that they are not bound to each other, which I thought, because I thought like they are not the same thing, but they are bound at the same side of different sides of the coin, so to speak. That one doesn't exist without the other, pretty much, because the Holy Grail have been using the, about the servants and stuff and all of that. So that makes me wonder, if the Holy Grail didn't exist, would Thrones of Heroes still exist by its own and just record all of this stuff? Why would it do that? I mean, when you think about it, why does it do that? There's probably an answer for that. I don't know that, but I am a bit curious on that, actually. How and why it do exist like that. I think it was something about Earth and all that, like Earth, like, no, I got this weird things on my head. I need to record the big ones. I guess. I have no idea. I am curious, though. There is stuff to this. He must not even care about my glass. The priest is laughing. Dude, don't have that smooth, sexy voice at me, boy. Okay, so probably older than me, but the very thing. But then again, then it would be just Shiro's wish, and Saber won't be happy. I mean, the priest is saying that it doesn't matter if Saber doesn't want it. That if I am a master, I can just force Saber to drink using the power of the command spell.
おや、失言だったか。そう睨むな。あくまで今のは忠告に過ぎぬ。ま、セイバーの意志を尊重するのもよかろう。彼女の人生だ。我々が口を出す権利はない。
Well, we have right to say about things, depending on where you live, of course, but we can't change it. I mean, we can say like, wow, that's stupid, but you can't really change it, the things. I mean, it's up to the person after all. I think... Ah, well.
例のサーバントに関しては明日中に調べ上げよう。気が向いたのならもう一度訪れるがいい。
The door to the church closes. Whoosh! Looking up at the church, I grit my teeth, telling myself that I will never come here again. Shiro, why don't you like people? You're such an antisocial ass bang. Sounds nice. I crossed the moonlit bridge. This is the place where I walked with Saber. Oh, it's that song, man, I like it. At that time, I was just looking at the scenery, not thinking about anything.
聖杯を手に入れればセーバーは死ぬ。その意味が分かっているのだろうな、エミヤシロ。
I know without him telling me. But why is everything so complicated? Saber must not obtain the Holy Grail, but it is the only thing that can save her.
彼女と共にいたいのならば聖杯は諦めるべきだろう。それでも存命させたいのなら彼女に魂を与え続ければいい。
Hitting the stairs. I can't do that. Even if I accepted that, Saber wouldn't. She would rather disappear than do such things. She would disappear and repeat this kind of war.
ならば霊樹を一つ残しておけばそれでいい。お前の望みはそれで叶う。
この黙りやがれ。
That's harsh words, shitty priest. What? I stop and punch the rails as if shaking off the command spell. A hard steel sound echoes through the night. Ow. That's the only sound around him. There's no people nor cars around.
何をその気になってんだ。一体。
I lean on the rail and spit out. I know I should just ignore Kodomina's opinion. But his words had a charm that made me unable to ignore them. Damn it, Yorikoba man. What did I want to do and what was I trying to fight for? At first, it was to end the Holy Grail War. When did that purpose fade away and became a secondary? Was it when I was obstinate about fighting by myself? Was it when I decided to cooperate with Saber after I painfully realized how powerless I was? Or is it from that time I made a sword for her, of that night in the ruins? I'm just trying to deceive myself with all of that. I don't even need to think about it. Back then, when I met her in the moonlight in that shed, my mind was already made up. But that would have been fine. If I hadn't found out because of the dreams, this probably wouldn't have ended before this would have ended before I knew it. But I found out. I couldn't leave her alone and decide I didn't want to lose her. I want to stay like this. I want to keep watching her smile. Yeah. The girl, watching the sunset alone on that hill of swords. My chest hurts thinking back onto it. She never had time that was her own. I just don't like that. Kuretsugu said we shouldn't let girls cry. I think a smiling face is much better than a crying one. That was why I was irritated when Saber wasn't smiling. But when I told her to smile, she said it was better if she saw me smiling. It's like seeing stars through a telescope that you can never reach. I look up at the night sky, looking up at the stars I can never reach. Drip. Drip? And another... Ah... that was... And I notice tear falls down my cheek. I say it so to no one. However dull I am, I have to admit it. There's nothing I can do about it. I like her so much that I can cry for no reason. I wasn't doing anything. I definitely didn't go to a church and spoke with shitty priests. No, I didn't. And then Tosaka is standing in the doorway. I'm doomed.
Tosaka, お前なんで?
玄関で立ち話もなんでしょ? 疲れてるみたいだし、こっち来なさいよ.
She takes my arm without asking me and starts to walk. And takes me to her room. あら?
はい、お茶。外寒かったでしょ?
Is it poison? Will she destroy me? Probably not. She says so rather bluntly, but she's thoughtful.
Thank you.
Honestly, I appreciate the hot tea. It's about an hour to neighboring town. Since I walk slowly, my body's freezing cold. I've been walking for so long! Damn.
綺麗なとこに行ってたの?
She asked me directly. I see, so Tosaka knew all along. But she didn't even stop me, just waited for me to come home and prepared me some tea. I made up my mind and I appreciate Tosaka's thoughtfulness. That must be why.
行ってきた。聞きたいことがあったから。
I reply honestly, not hiding anything.
そっか。じゃあ何をしてきたかは聞かない。シロもそれでいいでしょ?
Yes.
そうだな。それにあんまり身のある話じゃなかった。ただ今の状況を確認しただけだったし。
そう。でも驚いたな。セイバーがまだサーバントになりきってないだなんて。最強のサーバントがその実一番半端なサーバントだったなんて悪い冗談じゃない。
I mean, once again, I find it kind of ironic. The strongest servant and how much have Saber been beaten actually, and all the struggles and all of that. There's no wonder it's a meme about that thing at this point.
セイバーはサーバントになんてならなければよかったんだ。
A nod.
意外ね。シロとアッチャー、もしかしたら気があったのかもしれないな。あいつもね、シロと同じこと言ってたから。
I do wonder why.
アーチャーってあいつが？
そう、アーチャーも言ってたわ。自分は後悔してるからセイバーにはそうなってほしくないって。
なんであいつがセイバーの心配をするんだよ。あいつセイバーを嫌ってたじゃないか。
そうなんだけどね。やっぱりさ、あいつってセイバーにゆかりの騎士だったんじゃないかな。
Well, almost, I guess.
初めてセイバーと戦った時、あいつ明らかに手を抜いてたでしょ。あの時から怪しいと思ってたんだ。
And we do know that Archer beats Sabers.
そうなのか。けどセイバーはアーチャーに見覚えはないようだったぞ。
そうなの？けどセイバーは王様だったんでしょ。
Hail to the king.
なら国民を全て把握していたわけでもないし、忘れてることだってあるんじゃない？
あのな、そういうこと言い出したらそれこそキリがない。顔を見て思い出せないようなやつならそれは知らないってことだと思うけど。
Well,
そうでもないわよ。伝説だとさ、アーサー王の進化には運が悪くてキャメロットを追われた騎士も多いでしょ。
that is
あ
true.
いつその一人だったのかもしれないわ。あいつが正体を隠していたのは私にじゃなくてセイバーに対してだったって言うんなら割と納得がいくんだけど。
He was Betty all along! He's Betty! Toska actively talking to me. Is she trying to care for me? Oh nay, the horrible moment when Toska tries to care for you. Well, I mean, she's trying her best. I don't think she's having much effect, but she's a nice girl. That is true, she is nice. That she is. She's usually merciless, but she tries to help people when they are weakened. And so we drink tea together for a while. She must have run out of patience as she looks at me seriously.
で、あなたはどうしたいの、シロ?
I want to die.
とりあえず明日はデートする。
え? Nani? I can't think of anything else and ordered to decide on my way home. What? And then we did that solemn hours ago after making a really rude face to what? Burst into laughter.
ちょっと待って。心の準備が。すごいってば、すっごいわがままぶりよ、シロ。
Alright. Damn. Now that I think about it calmly, I should have known it was going to happen. I'm such an idiot.
うるさい。わがままで悪いか。そんな場合じゃないって分かってるけど、絶対に邪魔はさせないからな。
違う。シロがおかしくて。
And I just love this music, it's so happy-go-lucky. Toska hits my back, holding her stomach. Could this be the worst treatment I've taken so far? And I love that. I mean, laughter is so contagious. Whew. She tries to catch her breath. Don't be like that, Shiro. Don't be like that.
デート頑張んなさい。私、あなたたちのこと好きよ。
Toska says so. Her attitude is completely changed. That was a real surprise attack. If she says that kind of a thing with that kind of an expression, all I can do is nod. Still though. That was fun. I return to my room. Dun 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 dun. Saber is still asleep, and the mansion is quiet like nothing has happened. Was that slapping the meat? It was raining today, but what will weather be like tomorrow? Sacrifice a frog and read its intestines, and you get weather for tomorrow. Don't do that. Looking up at the moving clouds, I step out of character and wish for the bit sun. Oh well, okay. It took me a few seconds to really connect to what they actually meant. Like, wow, finally a new day. This take a very long time. I'm sorry for being so slow about this. Well. So, before I realize it, it's morning already. I stopped the alarm clock with a sigh. Yeah, please do that because it's... Oh god, I was about to murderize something. Today is my date with Saber. No matter what she says. You, me, date. I'm going to take her to places she hasn't been and play around. And most important thing is for her to enjoy herself. I was trying to use the knowledge I don't have to come up with a plan for the day, but the alarm clock went off before I noticed the time. I set the alarm clock just in case. I couldn't come up with any good plans last night, so I borrowed it from Toska thinking I might take a long time to come up with a plan. Be a man with a plan. Use your brain! It was useless in the end, though. smooth, I guess. I sigh again. That's the problem. Even more shocking than the fact that I couldn't get any sleep is the fact that I couldn't come up with any plan that might make a girl happy. Even though I thought about it all night. Use the internet! Then again, this is taking place... I don't remember which year this is, but it's quite early, so I guess internet is not as widespread as it is today. Then again, Google... let's YouTube it up on how to make a date. Probably not the best option always, I guess.
こうなったら出たとこ勝負だ。
I'll leave it to that.
連れ回して、あいつに楽しみってやつを思い知らせてやる。
You know, I just feel like, let's make it, just be lucky. Somehow it kind of reminds me, this moment really reminds me a bit about Shiki from Tsukihime and the arc and all of that. Because I did finish that manga. Yay! Finally! I'm so ass slow, holy damn. But still though, it just makes me think. And I'm happy with that. Let's make them happy. Happy. If we go to cute looking store, she's bound to have fun. Dude, take her to a game shop. Or an arcade. I would love that. Then again, that's what I like. Well, I think the plan has some weak points, but I made up my mind, so that's what I'm going to do. My plan might has some weak points. Not some. I'm pretty sure most of them are pretty weak at this point. It's not like I have any other ideas, so I'm going to entertain her today until she gives up. Then again, I mean, just go out and have fun. Go out and have a nice dinner, taking a cupcake somewhere. That is, I mean, it doesn't need to be anything particular about like crazy stuff. As long as you have a good time together, that is what really matters.
では、イリアスフィールはまだ目を覚ましていないのですか？ええ、まだ眠ったままよ。あの様子なら目を覚ますのにもうしばらくかかりそうだけど、今日はそれが幸いしたわね。
And you see the real smug face there, like she is knowing.
イリア、起きてればシロの後について回って邪魔してただろうし。
Well, that would actually be quite fun, but that is just me.
そうですね。今までのようにシロに同行されてはたまらない。
You just see Rin contains it all, like me.
昨夜はああなってしまいましたが、今日からは本気で残るマスターを探すのです。シロにはイリアスフィールに構っている余裕はありません。
That might be a bit not as planned. I mean, then again, I mean, that is obviously what you should actually be doing, consider the situation. But horny teenagers, you know, you don't stop them.
ああ、そっちの邪魔じゃないんだけど。まあいいか。
Oh well.
私が言っても仕方ないし、これはシロとセイバーの問題だし。
Ah, she's such a fox, that girl. Tosca tries to hide her laughter.
私とシロの問題ですか？
Saber's expression questioning's me. We're done eating breakfast, so this is a good time. Please don't die. Saber's ready to go and search for masters, but I have a willpower as well. Who have the greatest willpower? I don't know. I just need to come out with it like a man. Or like bacon. Do you want to go out with me? I don't take a yes for a no. Don't look at me, you screw that up. I have no idea what that happened.
そのことだけどな、セイバー。今日は隣町に出るから、支度があるなら今のうちに済ませておいてくれ。
Wink wink nudge nudge.
マスター探しですか？それでしたら隣町ではなく郊外の方が確実だと思いますが。
I just love the fact Rain is behind it like Oh man, she have way too fun.
二人で遊びに行くんだから、郊外になんて言っても仕方がないだろう。
は？
Saber freezes. I really have to get back at the person behind her is trying not to laugh. Damn you, Tosaka! Well, luckily he haven't explored the memes of Tosaka. I guess he could have used that as horrible weapons.
シロ、それはどういう意味でしょうか。遊びに行くとはシロとリンではなく、その。
俺が行くんだからついてくるのはセイバー以外いないだろう。トサカはうちでイリアの面倒を見てもらうから関係ない。
Though I'm pretty sure she would love to follow just to see what's happening.
何をバカな。私とシロが隣町を探索したところで成果は薄い。そのようなことをしても意味がない。一体何をしようというのですか、あなたは。
And you know, I don't know, trying to be alive, enjoying my energetic teenage years without girls.
Saber complains directly. This is what I expected, but the future looks troublesome as she still thinks we're going to town to look for masters, even after I told her clearly.
参った。ここまで行ってもわからないんだな、セイバーは。要するに、俺はデートしようって言ってるんだけど、どうかな。
Right on that! I ask, ignoring Tosaka's stare. I don't know how much she understands.
そのような言い方ではわかりません。具体的な内容を提示してくれませんか、シロ。
Well, there was a couple different dates. We have the, you know, like, two friends meeting up. Like, we just go on a date. Okay, generally you don't say that, but it could be. Then it's generally when two people that are attracted to each other or somehow like each other and trying to get to know each other a bit more, they're going out, have a good time, and just enjoy their own presence and all that. Take that from Dr. Lana Love. I know what I'm talking about. I haven't had a relationship in 50 years! Or so we could say. She asked even less happily. Ooh, that flipped a switch within me. Is it like Ilya's switch? I'm just wondering. It seemed like caring for her has the opposite effect when it comes to things like this. It seemed it would be both our benefits to state it clearly.
シロ、町に出るというのなら従いますが、デートをしようとはどういうことなのか説明してください。
Yeah, I'm curious what you're gonna say.
いくらこの時代に慣れていると言っても、私にも知らない単語はあります。あまり専門的な略語は使わないでほしい。
Don't use technical vocabulary. Yeah, well, you know, date. Let's say that the queen and the stable boy meet each other.
別に専門的な単語じゃないぞ。知らないなら教えてやるけど、デートってのは女の子と遊びに行くって意味だ。
Well, I would probably that is very weird explanation to things, but huh? Saber freezes.
女の子とは私のことを言っているのでしょうか?
Yes. She murmurs, still astonished. When or not, Saber frowns even more unhappily.
言葉の意味はわかりましたが、意図が全くわかりません。そんなことをする理由は何ですか?
Well, what do I know? I'm an old eye man.
I love Rin standing in background, like she go through like all the phases of like what this. Her reaction is unexpected. The intention of a date is obvious, but I'm a bit hesitant to tell Saber straight on.
ああ、もうそんならしくない単語を使うから勘違いさせるのよ。デートなんて言わずに、もっとわかりやすい言葉で説明すればいいのに。
Rin, the perfect wingman or wingwoman, doesn't interrupt as if unable to ignore us. Like, yeah, this train wreck.
デートってのはね、要するに相引きのことなの。シロは遊びに行くって言うけど、つまるところ男の子が好きな女の子にアピールするチャンスってわけ。
That is way better. Seriously, Rin is very good with words. Shiro, take notes. That's how you talk. I should probably take notes on how to talk. I can barely think. I cough. Tosca's right, but I think a date and randoms are vastly different. But I shouldn't interrupt. It seems safe to finally understand what a date is.
そういうことだ。今日一日は戦わないで町に行く。 そもそも昼間は人目につくから戦えないだろう。ならどう過ごしてもいいはずだ。
それはそうですが、しかしあまりに意味がありません。そのようなことをしてもシローには何ら得るものがないのではありませんか。
そんなことはないけど、別にそうでも構わないぞ。今日はセイバーのために使うって決めたんだから、俺のことは気にするな。とにかく今日は絶対に町に行く。こればっかりは何を言われても変えないからな、セイバー。
Putting on the serious voice. I stare straight on Saber. I cannot just stare gay at people. Damn. My weakness. After thinking with a serious face for a while.
では、私が反対した場合でも、シローは一人で町に出ると。
ああ、絶対に行く。そうでなきゃ。一晩考え抜いたのがバカみたいだ。
Oh man, I mean, I can just really see him like pouting with, yeah, I will do that either way. Yeah.
それでは私が付き添わないわけにはいきません。サーバントとしてマスターを一人にすることはできないのですから。
With a deep sigh, Sabe asks in her usual manner. I get really angry about her following me because she is my servant, but I managed to succeed in getting Saber out. So I just have to take Saber to a place without thinking too much about it. Dun dun dun. Well, this is like... Yes, we're gonna do that. I gestured to Tosaka to go to hell as she makes fun of me. And we go inside. Go to hell.
それで具体的にはこれからどうするのですか、シロ。
どうするって、とりあえず隣町に出る。交差点からバスが出てるからそれに乗っていこう。
That sounds nice. Buses are cool. I always sleep on them. Best sleeping pill ever. The road is awful quiet. It's past 9 on a weekday. The town is starting to come alive, but at most a bit too early for people to start going anywhere. There's no one out on the road. It's like we have the place to ourselves.
そういえば、学校休むのに抵抗がなくなってるな。ここのところずっと家にこもってたし。
What? You had resistance to skip school? I never had that. Probably not a good thing.
シロはマスターなのですから、おいそれと出歩く方がおかしいのです。
Angry judging Saber. She replies sharply. She's walking behind me as usual, but it feels different today. To put it nicely, I feel pressure from behind me. Anyway, Saber is going to be our... Oh my god, I'm sorry for that. Holy... That was unexpected. Whew. I felt like half my brain fell out of the skull there. We get on the bus. It would have been full of people an hour ago, but there aren't many people using it this time. The only people on the bus are an old lady and a kid, so it's like we have the place to ourselves.
Saber, 一番後ろに座ろう。
I call out to Saber, about to sit right at the front and sit back at the end of the bus. Oh? Saber watches the passing scenery silently. Looking at her, I realize how crazy I am being right now. The bus to the neighborhood town is ordinary for me, but in this ordinary thing, there's something extraordinary. Well, in short, to be honest, my mind started to twist like a Rubik's Cube, realizing we're about to go on a date. Oh, crap, I'm getting really nervous. I take a deep breath, trying to not let Saber notice. And I know I shouldn't, but sneak one more glance at Saber. Oops, oops. My heart jumps. The Saber seated next to me is Saber I don't know. No, Saber herself is the same. All that's changed is the place. But still, just that makes me realize she's different. Something I didn't notice back at my place. This ordinary scene seems like it's a different world just because it's Saber in it. Aww. Her hair is like gold as silk, and her green eyes are so beautiful that the mere presence is overwhelming. I bet no one saw that coming. Okay, no good timing for that, sorry. There wasn't much to compare her against up to now, so I forgot about it. I remember the time I first met Saber. I was probably avoiding her because I was embarrassed about being fascinated by her. No matter what Saber says, she is a girl before she's a swordsman for me. I didn't know how to approach her, and I didn't realize my feelings for her. It's stupid even for me. I was finally able to believe in Saber with everything I have, and then I decided to go on a date with her. Well, things do unexpected things. Yes, those two are in the wrong order, and I finally realized when our day is about to begin just how big a deal it is going on a date with a girl you like. But that's fine. I can only do my best, so I can back out now. I calm myself and shake off my weak spirits. Begone! Use voodoo! The bus has crossed the bridge and going to developing area with a building. I'm sorry, yes. Imagine all of this, like, oh, you know, the heart fluttering, the awkward feels is pumping, and then like the bus going over the bridge and the bridge go like. Well, I didn't see that coming, hey! I breathe out and prepare myself. The announcer I'm used to hearing announced the next stop. Shinto Station next! Shinto Station? Oh. That bus sounds not good. Not good. It's still 9 in the morning, but the area in front of the station is crowded. Most shops are open at 10, but cafes and bookstores are already open. Bookstores? Already? That's early. There are already many more people than there were at the Mijama City, and this place is crowded as it on weekends. Getting off the bus, Saber looks around unhappily. It's only natural. Saber was against this date and people passing by are looking at her curiously. She must not feel too good about that. Escape to a calm area. But that's going to follow us around for a whole day. If there's a way to calm it down, it's to make Saber have as much fun that she forgets about the people staring at her. I pound a fist. I'm sorry. And turn to Saber.
初めに聞いておくけど、どこか行ってみたいところはあるか。せっかく来たんだから、今日ぐらいは好きなことをしてもいいだろう。
さあ、別にこれといって興味のある場所はありませんから。そもそも私にそのような選択をする知識はありません。
Well, that's true. But this is something we do know Saber do like. It's food. How about a nice tasty breakfast we thought was delicious? I'm just saying. That's good.
そりゃ参ったな。じゃあ本当にここからは出たとこ勝負なわけか。セイバーに行きたいところがなくて、こっちもどこに行っていいかわからないんじゃん。前途多難だ。
ごちごち。
まさかとは思うのですが、何の計画も立てていないのですか、シロ。
I'm Shiro. I'm the man without a plan. No, I don't have.
いや、少しはあるけど、中身はガラガラ。とりあえず手当たり次第に店をはしごしよう。
I like it. I have a few, but no details. Let's go to a random store. That sounds like a man with a plan. Well, that's still difficult. I know places where I won't get bored, but I can't even imagine where a girl would be happy to go to. Well, that depends, of course. I mean, seriously, everyone is a different person. Saber, I guess. I figure, I mean, starting off with a good, nice breakfast. Well, they already ate, though. But, you know, go and have a, you know, as we call it in Sweden, fika, where you're taking usually like a cookie and a cup of coffee or tea or something like that, and just sit down, talking and socializing and all that. It's a perfect date thing here in Sweden, actually. Fika. Love that word. It will change the world one day. Jeez, if you're going to end up like this, I wish I'd gone out with a girl just once.
まったく反論するわけではありませんが、シロはどうかしています。
Oh gosh.
休憩を取ろうという考えはまだいい。ですが、その休憩すら明確な予定を立てていないとは何事ですか。
Shots fired. Oh, Saber enters schooling mode. This is the first time she started to complain about something outside of the dojo. I knew she was irritated not being up for this and being looked at by curious eyes, but I didn't think she was this irritated.
かねてからあなたの見積もりの甘さには一言したかったのです。あなたは周りのことは目に入ってるくせに、どうも自身に対する扱いが存在です。
I wouldn't say that too much, actually.
結果、齟齬を埋めるためにあなた自身が対価を払わなくてはならなくなる。
Well, I can relate to that. I don't really think too much.
聞いているのですか、シロ。
Did he literally like? Oh no, it's a seagull there. Oh, what did you say?
聞いてるよ。要するに今こうしているのが納得いかないんだろ、セイバー。まあ俺に連れ回されてもつまらないのは目に見えてるし、嫌がるのは当然だろうけど。
いえ、そういうことではなく、私は今はこのようなことをしている場合ではないと。
それも分かってるけど聞かない。俺は今日一日セイバーに付き合ってもらうって決めたんだ。
Well, he's
こ
very
ればっかり
serious.
はなんて言われようと曲げない。
I look at Saber. Saber just looks back at me in shock.
ただ言いたいことがあるなら聞く。文句もあるだろうし、そういうのは今のうちに言っておいてくれ。その方がお互い気兼ねしなくて済む。セイバーが俺とデートするのが嫌だって言うんなら別の方法だって考える。
I don't know why, I'm just still hearing somewhere, some far off, Rin laughing her ass off over this. Just 'cause, as you can imagine how awkward this gotta be.
あ、いえ、何もそこまでする必要はないと言いますか。私はその。
Saber averts her gaze and runs out of word. Blah,
文句
goddamn.
はないんだな。じゃあ行くぞ。セイバーにリクエストがないんだからどこ行ったって怒るなよ。
I'm considered an ordinary place like an aquarium. Dude, that is awesome. I mean, I mean, they are cool. They have fishes. I feel calm there. That is just my own preference, though, but I decided to grab Saber's hand. Oh, and hello, Shanli. Hello, sweetie. Can I go back? Come on.
I'm on a date with a saber.
Oh. Oh, I love you, sweetie. But I'm trying to make sure that this date doesn't go way bonkers, you know.
シロ、文句はありませんが、何も手をつかむ必要はないのではありませんか。
Hand holding? We don't approve that on Discord, I'm saying. That is lewd stuff. If I see anyone of you holding hands, then I will throw the lightning on you. You will be banned.
いや、時間ももったいないし、少し走るからな。案内するからはぐれないようについてこい。
Smooth.
いえ、こんな状態ではその。
I start to run without waiting for Saber's reply. Since I talk big to Saber, I can't act miserably now. I can't allow her to show me my expression of fear. I just have to take her to every possible place I can think of. I run, holding Saber's hand. She must have accepted as Saber finally stops complaining and follows me quietly. Well, it's before 10 o'clock. I'll make 2 hours before lunchtime worthwhile and surprise her. Let's surprise! Oh, this is nice. To summarize, the 2 hours were done by like a storm. We went to a boutique I usually don't go to, and we played bowling while I taught her the rules. I couldn't find an aquarium, so I didn't see that coming. No, I'm sorry. But we fed some birds in a park. That's awesome. Birds are cool. And we also went to an antique store, and still think it was best not to go to the movie theaters. Anyways, I kept taking her to places a girl might like for the past 2 hours, and there were many results. Honorable defeats and total defeats. But I don't think this was what people call a date. This is more like a contest, a fight to the death where the first one gives up loses. I look like a big penis behind her. Sorry. Save is the same as usual no matter where I take her, and she sometimes goes so quiet that I seriously start wondering if she's really mad. She gives no reaction, so I became desperate to make her happy at the next place I take her to. As a result, I become obstinate about making Saber smile and ran around different places all morning. But it's already noon without much success. So, as Saber reminds me the time for lunch, I decided to take a short break, but... It looks fancy as fuck! I complain once we see it at a table.
昼食なら川沿いの喫茶店がおすすめよ。
Oh. That was the only advice Tosage gave me last night. I trusted her and choose this place, but I never thought it would be so fastidious. I look at the menu. Fortunately, the menu has version in Japanese as well, so I have no problem reading it. But the trouble is, I can't understand what kind of food it is from the name, and the prices are outrageous. Yeah, that's... I don't... Am I Maybe Saber will recognize some of them. I groan, looking at the menu.
シロ、ここには昼食を取るために立ち寄ったのではないのですか?
I heard a rather frail voice from the other side of the table.
そうなんだが、いかんせん勝手が違うというか。
Yeah, I would feel so out of place that... I raised my head, and then... There's a Saber with an expression like a cornered rabbit.
Saber?
落ち着かないのなら、今だけでも屋敷に戻りましょう。
Oh.
シロが用意してくれるものの方が、
Now
私は好みです。
Now that is sweet.
それは家に帰りたいってことか。
いえ、屋敷に帰りたいわけではなくですね。今日はひどく緊張したので、普段より疲れてしまったのです。
Then again, that is how I usually would feel because I'm an introvert. So much it screams about it.
本当か。そうか。ここで飯にして一息ついたらまた街を出歩こうと思ったんだけど、セイバーが疲れたんならしばらくここで休憩しようか。
まさかそのようなことはありません。疲れたというのは語弊がありました。正しくはですね。
Saber stops. The small gurgling sound was fortunately small enough that only I could hear it. Nah. If she was hungry, she could have just told me.
申し訳ありません。つまり、昼食は早めにしてもらえると助かるということです。
了解。そうだな。面白みがないけど、無難なところを頼んでみて、さっさと飯にありつこうか。
Safe food, hungry food, I eat everything. It's simply if all we want are light snacks. I ordered 2 things from the lunch menu and decide to eat quickly. Well, there's some fancy, smancy place there. I considered what to do in the afternoon while drinking the after-meal coffee. What I learned this morning is that anything physically is not good. Saber gets serious when it comes to contests. Well, that is true. That's good for me, but it makes Saber stand out even more. After we finished the game, Saber got angry because she got all the attention she wanted to avoid.
そんなわけで体を動かすのは避けると。
How about the funeral? That's off. I'm so sorry. That was just bad.
なあ、セイバー。2度目になるけど、どこか行きたいところってあるか?
Oh gosh, damn it.
私にですか? いえ、特にはありません。私ではわかりませんから、このままシロにお任せします。
Saying so, Saber lifts her teacup. Saber ordered English tea and seems she really likes the taste. We don't have much English tea at my place, and even if we did, it's at instant tea bags. It seems Saber was a bit dissatisfied with the drinks at my house, as she seems to like English tea. I should put that into consideration starting tonight. Tea. Aw, Saber's sitting there and drinking tea. She doesn't seem happy or bored. If I had to use one word to describe her, it would be that she looks natural. I would, yeah, like, you know, complicated, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I mean, it's just a good moment. She drinks her tea, sitting up straight in the shadows of streaming sunlight. Even though it's the first time I've seen such a thing, it doesn't seem strange. It feels like I've seen such a scene before. Why do I feel that? The Saber I know is a tense girl who's always holding a sword and fighting.
Ah, so ka.
Thoka. But it's only natural. I also know her attitude after she lets go of her sword. Once she stops fighting, Saber has always been calm and gentle. This scene looks natural rather than new because this is her true nature. No matter how superior she is as a swordsman, it's natural for Saber to be like this. Rather, it's abnormal for her to hold a sword at all. Nah, I want to say that. What sounds that? I once thought in my dream that she was suited for fighting. I don't think I'm wrong. No matter how superior her technique or no matter how many battles she experienced. As long as she is who she is, it can't be a comfortable place to be. So this is natural. Saber is resting, not holding so. Then again, I mean that in that regard, I guess would be more like it's not natural for us to fight in general, but it is anyways. We humans sucks at times, sadly. This calm scene is the way she should be. Being British and drinking tea. This is new music. I don't think I heard it before. It's very sweet. We do the same thing in the afternoon. I go to every place I can think of, and Saber follows me silently. But it's not as painful as it was in the morning. Dude, this is definitely new music. I don't know or know it because I'm getting used to it, or whether Saber is complying. Saber still is a talkative, but if I look closely, her expression isn't like it was when she's mad. There's a feeling of accomplishment and happiness when I see Saber leave a shop with the light steps. So, considering many factors that might make Saber happy from many angles, I'm a bit dubious, but I'm determined that this shop will be best suited for Saber. Dude, that is a shop that I would love to visit, actually. It looks cute as fuck, man. Saber stands there dumbfounded. I don't know if he shows her shaking because she's angry, or because she's deeply moved. Stuffed animal world?
街で一番品揃えのいいぬいぐるみ屋だってさ。男子禁制らしいんで立ち寄ったことはなかったけど。
Men aren't allowed in there? What? Then again, I guess there has been I guess there can be a reason for that. Of course, there can. Okay, I started to wonder. Really, that was a weird rule, but I mean, okay. I mean, I could understand if it was a women's shop, like, you know, women lingerie stuff like that. But since there's only women, no men, it's like an unwritten rule. Ah, unwritten rule. Screw that! I'm an anarchist! Screw the rules! Anarchy! Let's go for the fluff animals. To prove it, there's only girls in here. The golden hair Saber is being stared at, but being a guy, I'm being glared at. I'm sure they want to tell me not to come into their sanctuary. I feel the same way. I would not approve of men entering this place.
せっかく来たんだから周りは気にせず見て回ろう。そういえば好きな動物っているか？
Is it gonna be that little tiger thing? Or lion, rather.
その主に獅子やヒョウなどは愛らしいと思っているのですが。おかしいでしょうか？
No, it's not. She asked me with upturned eyes. I look away instantly and contain my laughter. The funny thing is, Saber is strange for thinking she's strange, for thinking lions are cute. But it is not strange for thinking that is strange, because strange things are strange, and that we think are... I have no idea what I'm trying to say.
シロ、 今の行為は不自然です。何か言われのない怒りを覚えるのですが、私の気のせいでしょうか。
I feel unreasonable anger.
いや、悪い悪い。ライオンってのがあんまりにもセイバーらしかったんで、つい笑っちまった。
人の趣味を笑うのは良くないことですよ。それにライオンも悪くありません。
Absolutely not wrong with lion. I mean, who am I to say I have a rubber pig at my desk? Though to be fair, this is a dog's toy that I bought to my cats. It didn't really work out for some reasons. Bad planning, Lano. And here it is. I mean, I had a pink bear, you know, well, these big pink bears for many years. I love that pink bear. I don't remember what I named it, but I liked it. It was a charming guy.
すまなかったって。お詫びにいいとこに連れてくから、それで機嫌を直してくれ。
I go into the store while trying to hold my laughter. Well, it looks like the stuffed animals are that way. So, it's taken about an hour to go around the store. Damn, it's so big! I looked at Saber staring at the stuffed animal. I felt really nervous with all the girls there. Anyways, it was the most tiring hour so far. But the worst part is, we only looked through half the store. What?! It took us this long to look at just half of it because Saber was frequently paralyzed. I mean, Saber kept staring down stuffed animals. Dude, that is just fucking adorable. If you say anything else, I will smack you, Shiro. It looks like Saber's interested in the other half too, so I have to accompany her. Yeah! This is the meaning of this. You want to make her happy after all, so let's do this.
シロ、どうしたのです？ため息をついて。歩き通して疲れてしまったとか。
ああ、ちょっと疲れた。こんな程度で音を上げるほどやわじゃないんだけどな。ここは特別だ。やっぱり慣れないことはするもんじゃないのか。
But that is what you're making Saber doing right now, isn't it? So suck it up, man! I let out a big sug. Sug. That is wrong. My God. I don't mind being looked at by other people while walking with Saber, but girls' only place like this is really uncomfortable. Boredom sometimes tires one's body.
そういうセイバーは大丈夫か？こういう店初めてだろ？疲れたんなら言ってくれ。
I just think this is cute though.
確かに私も落ち着きませんが、シロの方が居心地が悪そうです。ここだけではなく、先ほどの店もその前の店でもそうでした。まさかとは思うのですが、シロは自分で行きたくない場所を選んでいるのではないですか？
For me, Saber words are enough to cast away my worries.
そうだな。正直に言えば、あえて苦手なところを選んでるけど。
やはりどうかしています、シロ。慣れないと分かっていて、なぜこのような場所ばかり選ぶのです？
だって女の子にはこういう場所のが似合うだろう。
Suitable for girls and Lano, I'm just saying.
遊びに行こうって連れ出したのは俺なんだから。今日はセイバーの日なわけだし。それに、そう居心地悪くないぞ。セイバーがいるから大丈夫。隣にこれだけ美人がいるんだから、妬まれることはあれ、場違いだって思われることもないし。
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nah.
何をバカな。武装していなくても、私はサーバントです。いかに非戦闘時だからといって、私を女性扱いする必要はありません。普段通りサーバントとして扱ってください。
Oh, this is adorable, man.
バカはそっちだ。普段通りも何も、セイバーは初めから女の子じゃないか。別に今日だけ気を使ってるわけじゃないし、今日の俺っていつもと違うか。
Yeah, probably. In astonishment, Saber opens her mouth as if she just realized that.
いえ、同じです。あなたはいつも通りのシローでした。
だろ？だから俺に気を使う必要なんてないぞ。ほら、それじゃ行こう。一番気に入ったものを買うんだから、あと半分も見ないとダメだろ。
I take Saber's hand. Saber silently follows me.
そうでした。初めからそうだったのに、今になって気がつくなんて。
She murmurs to herself. The unusual days go by quickly. But here I need to cut for now, and I'm gonna continue with this very soon, of course. And I've been, yeah, they're a little bit sweet here, actually. I mean, as per usual, I don't really agree with everything Shiro says and all of that yada yada stuff. But still, though, I think this has been very sweet. Very nice to see Saber out like that. And of course, I love the very fact that Rin Tosuka is laughing her ass off against him and all of that. I like that. But though, I thought it was very interesting, and I'm very excited to continue with more of this. And it felt like so weird. One moment we have such serious stuff going on, and then we have this. Makes me happy, isn't it nice? But well, I will be back with more of this stuff very soon, of course. So thank you for watching. See you later on. Have a continued super great day.